What up, guys? In this video I want to talk about something that I think is really important when it comes to attracting women, and something that I've been figuring out, and I never really heard it explained like this before. So that's that women tend to be like emotionally stimulated or like kind of aroused by like tonal shifts in your voice. And like, for example, have you ever heard like when a woman talks to a baby, the women are usually way better at getting a reaction out of the baby than like a man, for what I've found, because they're very good at using tonal shifts. Like they'll go like high pitch to low pitch. For example, they'll look at the baby and they'll be like, Gucci Gucci goo. I know that sounds stupid when I do that on camera, but if you look at them, they're very good at going from the high pitch to the low pitch, and it gets a reaction out of the baby. It usually makes a smile or a laugh. And I had this thought. I was like, well, that's how women are. Like, if they do that naturally, it's likely because that's how they react also. So like, for example, if you're gonna talk to a woman, like you can use the same type of tonal shift, I think, that makes them feel more like emotion. For example, let's say if you ask a woman, what are you doing this week? And she's like, oh, I'm free, or I'm busy. And you could do something like, what? Come on. I thought you were supposed to hang out with me this week. Dang. Something like that is like what? Come on. Like, the tonal shift is like, it makes women like engaged. I mean, even in general, when something is shifting up and down, like it keeps people's engagement as it's constantly changing. Kind of like, how if you're watching a movie, the director will continue to change the angle, or how zoomed in they are, or maybe they'll change the pace of the music to keep you engaged, or they'll make little like sounds, like a car will drive by in the background or something like that, like to keep you engaged. And I feel like it's the same way. Like, the women are mentally stimulated, so I feel like it has a lot to do with attraction, these tonal shifts. It's not that you have to always use them, like you can be stoic, but it is important, and I would try it out, especially when it comes to teasing. Like, you want to be able to like have tonal shifts. If you just say something flat, like say, if you're just teasing her as a joke with a flat tone, she might just think you're serious and might not know that you're joking, and you might not get the same emotional reaction positively out of her. Let me think if I was going to say something else. I thought I was. I'll just cut real quick. And like, it's obviously not like to compare like a human being to a dog or whatever, but dogs are actually the same way. Like, when you want to get a dog to start wagging his tail, you don't just say, hi, how's it going? You go like this, hey buddy, oh, how have you been? Ooh. Like, you try to do that thing, and then it smiles and it starts wagging its tail. So like, I think that there's something in human beings that like the tonal shifts, it likes, like, or living things in general can sometimes be attracted to that. So yeah, try it out. If you have a baby in your family or something like that, maybe try to get good at it. Just practicing this little tonal shift with the baby. So yeah, all right, take care.